You have some education outreach programs that are taking place later on this month. Tell us about the programs.
Well, actually, we have programs going on every month, every day across the state. And if people want more information about that, they should call our local office.
Okay.
But locally, we do programs every other week at Prevea Clinic. And I also work closely with the Aging and Disability Resource Center. This month at both Prevea Clinic in De Pere and in the one on the Women's Wellness Center on Shawano Avenue, I'll be doing the basics of dementia, which gives families an idea of what the whole disease is all about.
So when you have a loved one diagnosed, it's probably a really good idea to attend one of these classes.
Definitely, definitely. And even if it's just a neighbor, or if you're just curious about the whole disease process, this is where you can get educated, not just on the basics, but on how to deal with some of the behaviors that go along with the disease, as well as the communication techniques that you can use.
And that's what I was going to ask too, because when somebody is diagnosed with this, talk about the communication, the way that things kind of change.
Well, the one biggest thing I always tell families, especially as the disease progresses, is you never argue with somebody with dementia.
Right.
They're always right. And you have to, families have to get away from the idea that they're lying to their parents, that they're in their parents' eyes or their loved ones' eyes. If you're trying to convince them that it's Monday and they think it's Wednesday, you're going to go nowhere with that conversation. You have to agree that it's Monday.
Absolutely. Why is it so important for family members to get involved, to learn as much as they can?
So that they can work with each other and help their loved ones through the process, because it's a long ordeal.
Absolutely. What piece of advice would you take away, I guess? You know, again, somebody out there watching who feel their parents or grandparent might be you know, have dementia. What piece of advice would you give them?
I would strongly encourage them to get it checked out.
Okay.
But definitely don't go to them and say, well, Mom, we think you have Alzheimer's. You want to approach it from the angle, there's something going on with your memory, and we think we need to get it checked out. It might not be a form of dementia at all. It could be something related to a health issue or something else going on in their lives.
But important to open up that line of communication.
Definitely.
Wonderful.
Definitely.
Thank you so much for being with us. For more information about the Alzheimer's Association and upcoming outreach programs, just visit our website, NBC26.com, and click on this story. Thanks so much for being with us. Schools across the state could soon be required